Hello everybody, it's me, the TallBoy. We're playing a game that I just saw in my Epic Games library because I figured, why not? So this is just called Model Builder. It looks like you just build some models. I have no idea in what regard that looks like anything, but I figured I couldn't really come up with anything to play, and apparently I have some vendetta against actually playing games that I've played in the past. Regardless, here we are. Apparently we're running a benchmark though to see if I can actually run the thing. Also, if necessary, I will open up music and play some probably lo-fi, because that would make sense. Well, apparently it's starting to crash, which is so fun. Also, I was reviewing the VOD for Tuesday's stream and realized that the entirety of the first cutscene just wasn't visible, so that's funny. Anyways, press any key to continue. What about a click there? Sure, whatever. Come on. Nope. We detected your system specifications automatically applied our recommended graphic presets. Cool. Autosave stats. Gameplay, mouse sensitivity, graphics. This is the one that apparently my graphics are not high enough for it to enjoy. Anyways, though, we'll just go ahead and go into this. Apparently there's a bunch of DLC that they're planning to make but haven't made yet. Career, I guess. Nope. Did you know if you double click on any part in the manual, you can double click on any part in the manual to take it from storage? Okay. Again, I don't hardly know anything about this at all, so we'll see how this goes. By the time you read these words, I'll be gone. No. You were the only one who always felt the same creative magic that I felt, and that's why I leave you my workshop and a space for plenty of tools and displayed models. But I didn't want to give you a grandfather museum to take care of. This place needs to live. Please make it so. That is my last request. Grandpa Stan. Ooh. That is a very high mouse sensitivity. Normally the mouse sensitivity is always like far too low. Apparently here they said we'll avoid that. Okay, I have $500 and I can't read any of these things, nor can I interact with them. Go to the highlighted area and interact with the workbench. Okay. Main workspace where you can cut elements out of spruce. Assemble and paint. A list of all available projects. Tutorial projects. Okay. Shows a summary of the currently selected project. Shows all the information related to your current model kit. Shows the model kit currently chosen. Submarine. That is not what that says. That says Supermarine Spitfire. 14 parts, 1/48 scale. The iconic Spitfire fighter was one of the backbones of the Royal Air Force during the World War II era. It's designed for speed with elliptical wings and a powerful Rolls-Royce Merlin engine. The legend of the Supermarine Spitfire Mark I was born during the Battle of Britain, and until the end of the war, the aircraft played a major role in every aerial conflict. This version contains simplified parts for easier assembly. It's got the one sheet that has all the pieces on it, and then it's got the manual. Cool. And we cut it open. What just happened there? Everything just spat out. Click this button to minimize the manual to a window in the bottom right corner. Project manual contains a lot of information, a lot of useful info about the proper assembly of the model, and sometimes also a painting guide. Ooh. Move the object to pick it up. Nice. Need to work on this part. Rotate with the right mouse button. Cool. Whoop. It just gave me information, but I did not see it. Yo. It's not precise. A little sad, but you know what? We take it anyways. I will say, I'm very glad that they're labeling all of these for me in here. I could probably figure out most of them myself, but obviously, like, for instance, which one of the, whatever it's called, wheels goes where, and filters. Okay. Anyways, we need not the wings, but the body pieces. So this, how to attach parts. You bring it over. Oh, okay, so if you can't see it, you're not allowed to attach it. Hold right mouse button and then you can rotate it. Kind of learned that myself. Control and hold to rotate on a fixed axis. I'm assuming it's going to be like Q and A, W, S, E and D, different ones. Shift, rotate to fixed preset. Shift and rotate with the mouse to rotate by 90 degrees on X and Y. F to focus camera pivot on point, and Alt to slow down the movement of rotation. Using any other shortcut. Okay, so it's A and D, and then E and Q, and then W, and okay. What was the other one? It was Shift does it to presets. Okay. And then it was Control and was it Shift and Shift and right to move it 90. And then Alt to slow down. Okay. Nope, that way. There we go. Okay, now we can grab this bad boy. And now it's glued. And then we can grab the other one. Attach it there. How to rotate object. Because you clearly didn't just teach me that. Oh, you can pan, middle button, scroll in and out, which I just figured out. Move the object without holding control. Reset position, double tap to reset position and rotation. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. I am very confused on why this seems to not hardly do anything, but you know, nope, don't. Why would we do that? Okay, that page is done. So then we grab this part. And we attach it there. Next page. You can make it even small. You can just close it, is what that is. Okay, now we can attach the wings. Next page. You can grab that, and then we also grab this. Okay, can I like zoom you out anymore? Okay. You can't affect the zoom. Okay, can you only the current project? No, I just want to not have to deal with the size being gigantic. My scroll wheel hates me. Okay, I'm assuming that wheels are going to be next. No, propeller, and I don't know what that piece is. I mean, obviously it's the front of the plane, but I don't know what it would be called. Now we attach wheels and the like. And then the last part is just going to be that. Oh, nope, that's not what I said. There we go. Click here to finish work on the current project and go to a score panel. Yes, I'd like to finish. It's a score panel. Perfect. Imagine that. I also love, first off, that I somehow just need my microphone. But no, that it's got a Facebook something here. I don't know if that didn't seem to have opened anything. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, now I can display my items. This is such a tiny piece to go in such a big spot. Nice, 100 XP. Oh, there's now a dwarf hammer miniature, which I'm assuming is a warhammer miniature. Looks like it. There's 2 parts. I mean, obviously. Or wait, what does it mean? This is probably, I'm figuring painting tutorial is what this is. This high-quality 3D print was designed for tabletop games, role-playing games, and collectors. It seems like the little buddy is missing his hammer. They should definitely reconnect that. Included in kit is a bunch of paint and the instructions. Okay. I'm kind of liking this so far. So we open up this and then all the pieces go. Okay. Oh, hello there, bud. You look very angry. Oh, so everything else is painted. I'm just painting. Click the highlighted marker to change the current tool and its parameters to those suggested by the manual. Interesting. Color tool. With this tool, you can paint the whole part at once. Okay. So obviously that's his hand. And then we need that and that. Oh, it actually does highlight the parts that it says to do things. That's kind of neat. Next page. Tool manipulation. Hold shift and scroll to increase or decrease the value of the tool's size parameter. This is gonna be crap for me. So size is shift, strength is control. 1 through 5, change tool group, toggle to the next tool in group, and then holding tab, take a look at the manual. You also hover over the tool parameters to see their respective shortcuts. Airbrush, essential spray tool applies paint smoothly. I can't zoom in hardly, which is an issue. Okay, so I can change these parameters there, which is nice. Use pen pressure as tool opacity. So that's if you have like an actual something. Let me zoom in. Page up and down. Minus and plus does work. Okay. That is amazing to know. Okay. We're gonna go even smaller there. Maybe not quite that small. See, this is where I can see how you're gonna get scored on anything. It's just the center. Just this little gem part. Oh, that was maybe. Oh, that definitely. It's not perfect, but you know what? We're going for it anyways. What are we doing on the hand? We're doing his fingernails. We're doing his fingernails. Okay. Excuse me. I can't hardly see the difference in color here. Mostly just because everything's so bright. Cool. We're now gonna go and attach it here. But we can't do it over here. Can I go to the other location then? There we go. What do you mean I can't? Because I can't see it, that's why. I'm just a buffoon. All things considered, I feel I did pretty okay. I don't think I did perfect. Well, apparently I did. Assembly, amazing. Base painting, amazing. Hand painting, amazing. Let's go. Okay, so I can, if I want to, come to... Can I display more than one piece on here? No. You cannot. Which makes very little sense with the... Okay, this guy maybe, with how big he is. Everything else, not really. Anyways. Mail application. Model building competition. The header. Yes, I know how email works. Completion objectives. Competition rewards. So, finish assembling the competition model. Use details to improve the model's quality. Cash reward. First place gets 50. Second place gets 40. For some reason, third place gets 31. And then you get 20 if you don't make it to the podium. Fame and glory. in our sprawling model building community, you got to keep your submission. Not get to, you have got to keep your submission model. Dear colleagues, we are starting with the next edition of our contest for beginners. If you participated in our last workshop, you know that we have a lot of scrap, quote unquote, left. Isn't that the perfect opportunity to have some fun? Each participant will get one such model and take good care of it. After the competition, you can leave it on your shelf. There are no requirements. Every modeler is welcome. Are you interested? Then get in touch with us. Best Model Building Society. Okay. So now, the first competition. Wasteland Drifter. It's a level 2 difficulty. Oh my. That's a lot of paint options. That's fair. In a post-apocalyptic world without water, you can only survive if you have a reliable vehicle, whether in a high-speed chase or searching the wilderness for resources. Your only friend and adventure partner will be the Wasteland Drifter. Modified, repaired, and built many times from scratch. Keep it close because you never know when you might need it. Oh, this one has stickers as well. Interesting. It's also a 1 to 24th scale. And we open it. Requires glue and tools. Well, lucky for me, my grandfather had such things. Okay. So I see a sticker there. Are the white ones stickers? I don't know. Anyways. This part. We're gonna go ahead and flood coat this with this color. Cool. And then the seat is this, and the pipes are the metallic. Okay, now we're gonna come and grab this. I feel like there's the possibility of this being like more cool, so to speak. Okay. Like if you don't follow the instructions directly, I mean, obviously you would follow the instructions, but more like the painting. I'm gonna paint the whole thing that. Then we paint the wheels that. Because like for instance, you can see here like some of these individual parts can be painted. Grab this. Orientate it differently so that we can attach the wheels. Bada bing bada boom. Okay. Main body. Looks a little worse for wear, but that's alright. The details. Oh, never mind, not that. I think that was it for that. Eesh. Joys of being stubborn in my rotation. I don't even have this thing, which I guess is part of the whole, it's scrap. Fragment mode, part mode, object mode. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. And then we don't have that on the other side, question mark? Or, huh? Or is it just the total color? Why is that the pivot point? Interesting, the pivot point changes. Ooh. And the grill, the bumper, and these little boys. Okay, so what did I miss on this then? Ah, the, that'd do it. Anyways, and these grills, and then the lights. Nope, not that. There we go. Yep, stickers. Okay, decal tool. These decals to provide a nice touch of color, detail, and authenticity to your model. That I can select. No, I want to rotate this thing. Doesn't change the size there. How many of these things do I have? How do I make it bigger? Z and mouse wheel. Eh. Different accidental decal placements. This moves so dang slow. How am I supposed to actually get it all the way across? Is it that it'll like cut? That's almost what we need. Like 395? No. Let's say that. Ta-da. Oh, I can place multiple, I guess. Not exactly how stickers work, but you know, we're here anyways. Why can I not rotate you more than in law? Ah, because I'm holding control, and so... There we go. And then I want an easier way to rotate this. I'll snap it there. And then we go onto the other side. It's a little bit too much. We'll go there. And now we can attach these. We can attach D25 and I'm assuming, yep, D26. Nope. This is D26. I can count. Gonna give me painting instructions? It is not. At least not yet. Cha-chunk. 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 B9. Bonk. Harder. Then we have extra shenanigans. I see, I see. Okay, and then this is the other door. Dime. And then just this in the mirror. This should be this. Nope, it's the other one. Okay, B9 goes on this side. Tartar. There we go, hold it. Nope. There we go. The fact that it forces if you... It's getting ever so slightly annoying. And then this... That, what? That would... Game. How dare you? And then we paint all of these. Bonk. This is the wrong orientation. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. That and that. That and that. Oh, the spikes. If only it was actually that easy to paint those sorts of things. You just need to apply paint to one spot and then all of the spots are good. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's do that so that I don't accidentally paint something. Ta-da. And I did it. I'm the winner. Finish project. Yes. Did I do it perfect? Probably not. But apparently I did. Reset. No, when I said reset, I meant that. Bizarre, but okay. Open your computer and collect a reward. I'm gonna come up here and put my thing up here. Custom is what it's called. Again, I'm leaving way too much space for these things, but we're here anyways. So let's turn them on this. Nope. Okay. Thank you for taking part in the competition. We hope you had a lot of fun and that you'll continue your model building journey. I beat Bob, Daniel, and Jessica. Let's go! $50. No current jobs. Accept new job via email or start new project in Workbench. First commissioned work. I need a model of an R-35 tank in original 1940s military colors. I'll pay for quick completion of the task and accuracy. The person to whom it will be delivered is a history geek, so the model should not arouse any suspicion. I emphasize the painting must be accurate. Some parts of the model I prepared myself, as I care about the time of completion, and remember it is supposed to be realistic, so you can make it a little dirty. If I am not mistaken, the models are also empty inside, right? I am counting on you to complete the task quickly. Regards, 37. Make use of the dry brushing technique, and then I get anywhere from 200 to 100 bucks. 150 for a job well done, expenses included. I'm assuming that's just like this is what I will gain if I do it 100%. Anyways. Open shop app. Tools, dry brush. Paint. Yep, that's the one that it told me to get. Okay. Go to Workbench. Open the project. Oh. This is definitely interesting, but I don't know how much of a stream game this is. Okay. The Char Ledger Renault R-35 was produced in 1940 to support French infantry infants. Wow, I can't read apparently. Units scattered across the front line. The tanks were given 40mm armor to respond to the 37mm German anti-tank gun. The R-35 was armed with 37mm guns and powered by an 82 HP Renault engine. Here it gets the instructions, 11 stickers, and we'll be dry brushing. He said that he did some of it himself. Okay. There we go. So we're just attaching the main body. And now we get to come and dry brush. Welcome, Fates. Good to see you around. Detailing technique to highlight raised surface elements. Fair enough, fair enough. We're doing this on the back of it. If I can get the thing to cooperate. There we go. So I'm just dry brushing here and here and here. Okay. Let's get a bunch of stickers. This is to the front. Okay, what if I like... Okay, let's go front. Sure, we'll call that good. Use that. And that would be a further angle. Ta-da. And then we need... I can't even see where that one goes. It goes on like the direct front. No, lucky for me. I can just do this. Goes like here. And that would be... do that, and then... Nope. There we go. Just goes on the back of the hatch, like there. Just to show me what it's supposed to look like. I believe so. Ta-da! Did I do perfect? I did perfect. Let's go. Ta-da. Okay. Meeting Joy. Okay. Hello, I worked with your grandfather for years. I used to be his assistant and student. Working with him ignited my passion for this profession. The news of his passing left me with an emptiness in my heart, you know. It was kind of a Karate Kid situation, but with less martial arts and more making cool props and models. Your grandfather left me a piece of his work with instructions to give it to you when the time was right. I'm not sure what he meant by that, but since you're settled in his workshop, I guess now is as good a time as ever. If you've seen 6 Angry Archaeologists, you'll probably like the model. Nice to meet you. Do you know why he didn't just leave the model in the workshop? Why don't we go with nice to meet you? Yeah, it's great to finally talk to you. Stan shared some stories about you. It's so wonderful. It's no wonder he wanted you to have the model. He built a few notable dragon props in his career, but I think that's the first one he ever made. Oh, and it was his note. It has his note attached. If I could read, that'd be great. He used to add unique notes to almost every model he sold or gave away. I have already read it. I hope you don't mind. But I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm curious about your reaction, so I'll reach out again soon. Have fun with the assembly and painting. Okay. Story project. Oriental Dragon. Ooh, this is a level 3 difficulty. 14 parts, a 1-to-1 scale. Either this is a very large dragon, or I guess either this is a very small dragon, or yeah. This ancient dragon represents a dragon wrapped around a giant stone. Or this ancient statue. I can read, I swear. Legend says that it's a real dragon imprisoned in this form to prevent him from destroying the world. Some believe he will give great power to the one who frees him. The statue was made by Stan Winstone for 6 angry archaeologists. The movie tries to convince the audience that archaeology is an action-packed profession. It tells the story of a team of academic professors who fight an evil private collector. In the end, they succeed in returning the statue to the museum where it belongs. Fun. Paint the model according to the manual. Fully assemble the model. Oh, here's the note. Note 1. Most jobs you will do in life will be tedious, whether you're sitting behind a desk or following your dreams. When I worked at Smoke and Mirrors, I was asked to make a dragon figurine. I had almost no experience, but I knew it was a chance for me to create something recognizable. I had to take that chance. It took me a long time to make the figure you have in front of you. It was fun, but also a challenge. That first time, I had to create 2 more identical copies in case one of them got damaged, which did happen. The statue is an original, and it's special because of how it was made and the story behind it. Sure, it could have been done better. I can see that now, but it was the flaws that gave it its special, unique value. Okay. Or bam. Oh, now we are dry brushing. I'm assuming we're gonna end up doing the whole thing. I mean, it would make sense that we dry brush the whole thing. Kind of just help the shape pop a little bit. That's the main goal here. And then apparently we're also going to be airbrushing in grooves. That's what I'm seeing. I almost wonder if the airbrushing would have made more sense first now. Well, we're a little too far gone to stop now. Okay, so it's... which side is it? This side. Or this is a washing tool. Technique utilized to highlight the depth of recesses and crevices. Okay. That didn't even seem to do anything. Here we go. Taking long enough. I will say, anyone who actually does this hobby, I have the utmost respect for their patience. Because obviously, like, you can see right now, I'm kind of just throwing my hands around and it's doing the job for me. It's not quite how you have to do it when you're actually dealing with a physical object. When you're dealing with an actual physical object, you have to be a lot more tedious in your motions and all that. I hate how intense the zooming function is. Not a massive fan. Let's just kind of finish this up and then we can progress to the next step, which something tells me will be more of this, but on a different part of it. Obviously right now I kind of have the luxury of not really having to worry about messing anything up because of the fact... The heck was that? Anyways, because of the fact that it's all just one element, it's just the rock. Where he says when I get further up and start having to deal with the dragon. Okay, I'm going to assume that that's okay. Yep. Next part. Nope, we're not attaching it quite yet. We're airbrushing along the... You know, as much as this game does intrigue me, and I do probably want to go and try playing it in my own time. Oh, I am not necessarily... Oh, wanting to do that on stream. Mostly just because I'm kind of tired.